Guys, I'm so excited to be here. We're going to have a really fun show today. We're going to make Barbie ice cream. We're making Barbie ice cream. I got to be honest, I'm not like fully into like all that stuff, but it is just everywhere. Okay. And the producer of the show, Bess, just told me there's another big movie coming out. And there's like a hashtag Op and Barbie, like you're going to go see both big movies. So I want to know in the comments, are you going to go see either one of these big new movies? Are you seeing the Oppenheimer one? Are you seeing Barbie? Let me know in the chat box. Also, where are you watching from? What type of diabetes are you living with? Can't wait to hear that. I'm just excited to be with you guys today. And I'm excited to make Barbie ice cream. It's only going to have 2 ingredients. Very simple, very simple. And believe it or not, this recipe is going to help you reverse insulin resistance. This recipe is going to help you lower your blood sugar. Okay, this recipe is going to help you lower your body weight if you're looking to do that. If you want to lower your cholesterol, lower your triglycerides, like that's what we're all about, because what we do here is we help you reverse insulin resistance. We have Marion from Ireland, fantastic. I don't know if the Barbie movie is playing in Ireland or not. Maybe you can watch it online. I don't know how it works these days. Amy, type 2, Ontario. Welcome. I wonder if the movie's coming out in Canada. I don't know. I was just in Canada. It's a beautiful place. Billy, Ohio, type 2. Great to have you here with us. Kimberly, watching from Toronto. Okay. I also want to let you guys know I'm drinking my Amla Green here, right? This is the pumpkin spice. So Bess, if you want to put the link on the computer screen here. This is, Indian gooseberries, all right? That's what's in here, Indian gooseberries, and a lot of other powerful medicinal plants. We're not going to go into that too much today, except to say that get in 1 scoop per day. 1 scoop per day. If you have any questions about Amla, I'm going to be answering questions at the end of this show. But we have, Ruth says no to both movies. I love that, Ruth. Believe it or not, I'm in no category as well. But I could still eat Barbie ice cream. Okay. All right. We have Arthelda. Beautiful. No to Barbie, but you're going to go see Mission Impossible. Okay. That sounds interesting. I drank too fast there. Okay. Type 2, South Carolina. Fantastic. Glad to have you with us. Mary from Virginia. Excellent. Okay. All right. So let's get into the recipe here, all right? We're going to be making Barbie ice cream. And the one thing I do think I should get, maybe we'll survive without it. A knife might be helpful, but it's 2 ingredients, okay? Dragon fruit's going to give us the pink color plus bananas, all right? Plus bananas right here, all right? That's all we're doing here. Super simple, all right? Renee says, going to see Barbie with my coworkers. Amla has been such a game changer for me. That's fantastic. Renee, tell us a little bit more about yourself. We like to call it the brag box, okay? Brag about yourself. What changes have you seen since you incorporated Amla, since you started following the Mastering Diabetes method? I want to hear it in the chat box, all right? So what we're going to do is we're going to make this this ice cream. I'm going to keep drinking my tea here. And so just so you guys see here, usually I put it in a smoothie in the morning. I didn't have a smoothie this morning. And so I always have a spoon with it. I just keep mixing it. Now, it doesn't dissolve perfectly because it doesn't have a bunch of nasty solvents. This is so clean. Let me tell you how clean this is. All right. This has the ingredients, okay? Okay. Organic cinnamon, organic amla fruit powder, organic ginger, organic nutmeg, organic cloves, organic allspice, organic cardamom. That's it. No solvents, no garbage. It's just clean, okay? So you just keep mixing it. I would much rather twist this a little bit and have a little extra work with my wrist than have to drink some chemicals that are bad for me, you know? All right, so here we go. Let's get going with this recipe before everything melts, all right? So we got this dragon fruit. Came in a little package here. And, you know, I've used in the past when I bought this, it came with it was like cubes. It was just like cubes. But now they got it in this package. So let's see if I can open this properly. Let's see what I got here. I'm going to try and put it in this bowl. All right. Danny says, I take omelet at night and it seems to give me better sleep. Danny, I love that. Fantastic. Good stuff. Getting those medicinal plants in you. And Sherry from Phoenix, Arizona, I made this combination of ice cream and love it to death. Type 2, and I use amla green tea. I just love it. That's fantastic. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right, so I got this open. Now my hands are going to be all like, be prepared for your hands to be like colored by this recipe. But that's okay. It'll wash off pretty easily. So we're getting the dragon fruit out of the plastic bag here. If I could just buy the chunks, I would much prefer the chunks. Or you can get just fresh, red dragon fruit. That's how you're going to get your color here, right? That's how we're going to get the Barbie ice cream, And so I would imagine the foods that they eat in Barbie Land are probably not that healthy. That's the fun part here. So what I wanted you guys to understand is maybe you have kids, right? And you have family and you're trying to like do this lifestyle and still have fun and still, join the world. Like you can still do that. Like there's fun ways to make dishes that are healthy, right? So I really should get a knife. Like that would be helpful. Okay. Kimberly says, I love this. Excellent. I lowered my A1C from 12.5 to 5. Lost 85 pounds. Got to clear off all meds. And you reverse your fatty liver. Okay, Renee, we need to talk. I mean, that's fantastic. Renee, can we do a testimonial video with you? I would love to hear more about your story. Like that is just congratulations. I mean, guys, in the chat box, I mean, if you want results like that, I want you to write the word guide. Write the word guide in the chat box if you want results like that, and we will get you the foolproof guide to get results. It's like we have a guide that gives you a bunch of recipes, all designed to do exactly what happened to Renee for you. Like that, the whole purpose of the guide. It's the foolproof natural recipe guide to managing your blood sugar. Okay, this is the Mastering Diabetes Method. What exactly happened to Renee? Like I'm excited for Renee. It's fantastic, but to be honest, it's expected. It's absolutely expected. Okay? So Renee says, absolutely. MD and Amla have literally changed and saved my life. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. That is fantastic. Good stuff, Renee. So we're going to connect. All right. So we're going to make this ice cream before everything melts. I got to keep drinking my tea. I want to get in my scoop. 1 scoop a day of Amla. Look at these beautiful recipes. Okay? Guys, you got to write guide in the chat box. Now, I got to tell you, if you're on YouTube and you write guide, we're not going to be able to reach you. So you have to write guide on Facebook, or you have to email us, or you can DM us on Instagram if you want to. All of that works. Totally fine. But we don't have a way to reach you on YouTube. Can't contact you. All right. So write guide if you want that recipe guide. It's unbelievable. Life-changing. All right. We're going to get back to our Barbie ice cream. We have a Yonanas here. This is a Yonana. This is an ice cream maker. It's super powerful. It's quite inexpensive. You can probably get it for like $30 or something on Amazon. They have many different colors. I like the red one. I think it's fun. And all you do is you take frozen fruit, you just put it through, and you're going to get ice cream. It's just the best thing ever. All right. So let's get rid of this. We don't need that anymore. These are frozen bananas here. All right. I froze them myself. So having an abundance of fruit, buying extra, it works out perfectly. So here we go. We're putting this through. Let's go. And we're going to take this. Put that in. And we're just going to alternate. You just alternate. Okay? And that's how we're going to get our pink ice cream. Let's go. Look at that color. Look at that color, guys. It's so much fun. I love it. I just love it. Okay, put this in there. All right. Barbie ice cream. How much fun. Let's keep on going here. Okay, guys, we made our Barbie ice cream. Look at that color. Okay, look at that color. I mean, that is just fantastic. I mean, that legitimately, like, that's as bright as the fancy edited video that they've made for this Barbie movie. I mean, that is just beautiful. I don't need any filters or editing for that. Boom, there we go. Okay, so now usually I will put things on my food scale, but I forgot to do that today. But I can guess. I know how much of the dragon fruit I put in because it's measured in the packet. And the bananas, I can just guess that I probably put in about probably 300 grams. So I can enter that into Chronometer, and I'll figure out how much. Now, one thing I want to show you guys here is don't let anything go to waste. Okay. So watch this. I'm going to open up the Yonanas. All right. And I'm going to get all this good stuff from the inside. Okay, look at all. You don't want to waste that, right? There's so much good stuff in here. All right. You don't want to waste any of it. So there you go. Now this Yonanas, you can do this with any frozen fruit. And as you see here, there's no sugar added to this. There's no dairy. There's nothing. That's why this recipe is so powerful for reversing insulin resistance. This is a truly low-fat recipe. All right, low-fat, whole food. That's what we're talking about. And it's wildly delicious. I'm telling you. The fun thing about bananas is whether you blend them or you eat them straight up or you make them into ice cream, the flavor just totally changes. Like you can have such an amazing experience with bananas that's varied. Like you can a variety of experiences. That's what I'm talking about here. Okay, what appliance are you using? So Bess answered that. Awesome. Renee said that looks so good. Okay, so I hope you guys make it. I'd love for you guys to make this recipe. All right, you can literally just go to any pretty much grocery store. You can just buy frozen bananas that are already frozen, and you could buy frozen dragon fruit. All right, no milk, dairy, or almond, just fruit. That's exactly right, Kristen. Just fruit. That's all that's in here. Your Barbie ice cream only requires 2 ingredients: frozen dragon fruit, the red type, and frozen bananas. That's it. Belmont, California, prediabetes. First meeting with my coach this afternoon. Is amla better on an empty stomach? What about hot versus cold? Either is fine. The key thing about amla is getting it in your body consistently. One scoop. Okay? 1 scoop per day. Look how small the scoop is. All right? That's it. Right there. 1 scoop per day, consistently, any way you want. Hot, cold, dressings, empty stomach, not empty stomach. It doesn't matter. Like it's such a the way it sits in your stomach is very subtle, right? It's just it doesn't cause any problems. All right. So it's really powerful stuff. No to Barbie. Sound of Freedom was well made. Must see. Okay. I love the movie reviews coming in. Is there a combination to make with frozen grapes? Yeah, frozen grapes. A lot of people just enjoy those as like candy. Like that could be a great thing to bring to a movie, right? Bring some frozen grapes to the Barbie movie. I have not put frozen grapes through the Yonanas. I haven't tried that. Renee says, I can't wait to make it. I literally just got my Yonanas from Amazon yesterday. I'll be making this today to beat the 105-degree weather. Fantastic, Renee. That's awesome. Okay. This is great stuff for hot weather. It's a little hot here in Florida as well, but I enjoy the heat. So, guys, any questions? Let me know. I want you to write in the chat box. Write Y. Write the letter Y. If any of this is true for you, you want to lower your A1C, you want to lower your blood sugar, you want to lower your cholesterol, lower your triglycerides, lower your blood pressure. You want to reverse fatty liver disease. You want to improve your kidney function. Is any of that true for you? Write a Y in the chat box. If any of that is true for you, okay? if any of it, I want to know, because we're going to talk about that. And while you guys do that, I'm going to, let's see here. All right, we got Kathy says why. Amy says why. Renee says why. Okay, Renee's got a few things she wants to continue improving. I love it. It's fantastic. Annette says why. Now, here's the thing about health, guys. It's got to be fun. It doesn't end. It's not like you get to a point where you start making healthy choices and then it's like, oh, I don't have to try anymore and I'm just going to go back and eat garbage. No. This has to be fun. Hopefully making beautiful, colorful recipes like this is fun for you, because Renee has this amazing story, but she's like, yeah, there's some things I want to improve. Okay. That's fantastic. I love that. Okay. This is great. So you guys have found the right place. Now, I want you all to, when you leave here today, we've talked about a lot of things. Number one thing I want you to remember is the key to addressing all of the conditions that I just listed. There's one key, and that's reversing insulin resistance. That's the key. Okay? When you focus on that one task, everything else falls into place. Everything else. We're playing one game here, reversing insulin resistance. Okay? This can support improved insulin sensitivity, right? We've seen that. And eating a low-fat, plant-based whole food diet is key. Moving your body is key, right? So, guys, if you want the guide, we have a free guide. You just have to write the word guide in the Facebook comments. And what the guide's going to do is provide you with a bunch of recipes specifically designed for helping you reverse insulin resistance. That's to every single recipe has key components, right? That we've done the thinking for you, right? We have got the fat, the appropriate amount. It's not zero fat. A lot of people are confused about what we do here. They go, oh, like mastering diabetes is like no fat. No, it's not zero fat. It's appropriate fat. It's not zero protein. It's specifically appropriate protein, right? Guide in the chat box. So let's pause right there. Pause right there. Nutrition information. 405 calories, 80 grams of carbohydrate, 5 grams of fat, 17 grams of protein. So if you want a guide that has perfectly balanced recipes for reversing insulin resistance, write guide in the chat box. Because I stay on this, Bess. We're going to stay here for a bit. Well, I want to talk about this. There's so much misunderstanding out there about it, just in general. Even in like what we're teaching, we get kind of miscategorized. It's not a no-fat diet. It's not a no-protein diet. It's appropriate fat. It's appropriate protein. And it's appropriate carbohydrate. We use the words high and low to basically, be clear about what's going on out there in the world. But when you eat whole foods, you get the appropriate amount of fat in your diet. When you eat whole foods, you get the appropriate amount of protein, the appropriate balance of amino acids, because nature has done that work for you. Trying to outsmart nature is not a good idea. It is not a good idea. So you got to write guide in the chat box on Facebook if you want this guide for free. Let's go to another recipe, Bess. So we looked at the nutrition profile for this one. Let's go look at another. All right. Cauliflower delight. So again, I also want to emphasize why these recipes are so important. So here we go. Carbohydrate, 50 grams, fat, 3 grams, protein, 14 grams. Okay. So appropriate protein is essential. So if you read the Mastering Diabetes book, I also would love for you to write, basically, if you read the book, share your thoughts on the book in the chat box. I'd love to hear that. I love people sharing that. But the point I'm making here is, in the book, we go into detail. Let's look at it again. So 746 calories, 144 grams of carbohydrate, 10 grams of fat, 28 grams of protein. Now that's a robust recipe right there. Okay. Kathy says, I received my guide yesterday and it's wonderful. I love that, Kathy. So these recipes are perfectly well thought out for you, not just in what results in like the appropriate protein, the appropriate fat, but we've designed the recipes to have the appropriate amount of greens and non-starchy vegetables, which are essential when transitioning. Okay? It's essential. I want you to write this in the chat box. Write the letter H if you've experienced a high blood glucose level because you started eating a mastering diabetes recipe or you started eating a high carb food. You ate some potatoes, you ate some fruit, and all of a sudden your blood glucose shot up and you're like, I don't know about this. Like, I keep hearing about it, but I don't know. Like, write H in the chat box if you struggled with high blood glucose when trying to eat more carbohydrate-rich foods. Guide today, diagnosis type 2 on Monday. Okay, Penny, you're in the right place. It is time to take care of that. I'm so glad that you're taking care of this right away, Penny. That's huge. The sooner you catch type 2, the sooner you make these changes, the better. All right? You don't want to exhaust those beta cells. Okay, this is fantastic. Renee says, I love the book. I've purchased a copy for my coworkers and my family. The book is educational with the science to back it up. The testimonials are so encouraging. I love how it doesn't force you to change everything at once, but helps guide you so you're so successful. Yeah, that's a great point. So the guide that we're talking about today is helping you transition. It's giving you these recipes to help move you in the right direction. It's not about going overnight. That can actually overwhelm your gut. All right. So if you haven't written guide in the chat box and you want the free guide that Bess has been shown on the screen, then that's what you got to do. All right. I need the book, and I read the book and it changed my life. I'm able to eat low-fat vegan diet, and I do not take any meds. I'm able to keep my sugar under control. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. I love it. I love it. Guys, this has been super fun, so we got to wrap it up. This is our ice cream recipe, okay? It's Barbie ice cream. It's literally dragon fruit and bananas. That's it. Simple stuff. If you see this show after the live airing right now, you can always write guide. Our team will get back to you, and we'll get you the guide. So I hope you guys have a great day. This has been a lot of fun. I love you guys being active in the chat box. Renee, I can't wait to connect with you. Congratulations. Keep going. I'll see you guys next week, same time, same place. Danny, if you write guide on YouTube, we can't reach you. You have to email us or contact us through Instagram. You can DM us on Instagram. You could go to Facebook and write guide. You could DM us on Facebook. You got to write guide on Facebook, and that's how we'll get it to you. All right, guys, have a great day. Next week, same time, same place. We have another fun recipe, and we're going to have a great time. How do I get the book? I got to tell you that before we go. All right. You can get the book on Amazon. You can also get it on Audible. We read our own audiobook. Cyrus and I read the book together. It was super fun. So if you've never opened an Audible account, you can actually get the book for free. So your first book is free when you join Audible. All right. So Kathy, happy Wednesday to you. Linda, can't wait for you to get your hands on the book. It's on Kindle. It's everywhere books are found, but Amazon and Audible are the most common places. All right, guys, have a great day. See you next week. I hope you make this beautiful ice cream.